What's up, guys? Today I'll be talking about public relations. This is my media literacy vlog, and we'll be using the same book written by Delta Pike titled Media Literacy. So, this is an interesting chapter. When I was going through this chapter, uh, I already had like an idea what public relations is all about, because I've heard a lot of people who have been in this field for a long time. So been kind of like learning from them, from their experience, and yeah, just getting to know the overview of what public relations are about. But then after reading this chapter, uh, I learned something very interesting and new to me, some information that would be useful a lot. So I thought of sharing with you guys, like, uh, what is it that I learned. So, yeah. And just to begin with, he described like what's the meaning of public relations. Um, I did a lot of researching before reading this book, uh, and he explained public relations in a unique way than everyone else, than the information that I had, that I found on the internet, from different websites. So he described public relations on page 96 as using a wide range communication tools to strategically influence public thought and build goodwill on behalf of a person, business, political party, as well as ideology. So, I've the way I've perceived public relations in general, um, has been always like one person, um, standing between the public and an organization or a company, just to share some information happening, in an organization, in a sense of like just to bring awareness to people. But then he talked about something very new to me, an idea of crisis communication. Like, public relation is not only about just to share information with people, but uh, when there is something very disheartening. For example, right now we're having coronavirus. We've been having issues like floods. We've been having uh, drought before, like earthquakes, all those. That's when like uh, people who are working into this field, they jump in, um, to share with the public what's going on, in a sense of not bringing like panic to them, but just awareness for them to know what's going on and to stay alert and stay calm. So it was kind of like interesting, this idea of acting in when there's like crisis in a way. And yeah, as usual, let's talk about the HIP test: honesty, independence, and productivity. Um, in terms of independence, Delta Pike made it clear that these are like public relations, um, is not independent because it's controlled by somebody else. So basically, that's not independent. I mean, but the information that they bring, it's very relevant to all of us, and we have to use the information and consider the information. Talking about honesty, I feel like this can be in both ways. It can be honest, mostly, but in sometimes, I mean, uh, it can be dishonest as well. It goes both ways. Why it can be honest? I mean, when they are trying to share the information, when they are trying to communicate with the public, they have to be, they are always sure what they are bringing to the public it's true, and they have researched upon it. And yeah, it's a very um, productive and very beneficial to the public. And but it can also go like in other way, dishonest, because some of them they can just strive to be famous to the public, like to gain favor to the public. So it's both. But I feel like uh, public relations, this field does a good job to us, bringing awareness to us, like just to know what's going on. And this brings us to our last point, like how productive is public relations. Like I already said, like the sense of awareness to the people, it's very phenomenal and it's very important. As for me, I have to know what's going on, and these are like some of the people who are capable of communicating that information to me in a way that I understand, and also I utilize the information. So yeah, this was a great chapter to me, and I mean it's a broad topic. Um, my goal is to keep learning from it, keep researching about public relations, and yeah, widen my knowledge. So thank you.